This is the UK, guys.
Whatever you want me to
People-
do, I'll do. Excuse me?
People need to keep it down.
Sorry,
UK, man.
you tell me to lower it.
Yeah, please.
Do not tell me what to do.
Okay. One of the most attractive things that you can do in your 20s as a young man isn't just to build muscle, get to a really low body fat, but is actually I'm gonna give you a bit of advice that isn't typical, is to be free of people pleasing, is to be free of wanting to be liked. And this has been something that I've always really struggled with. I've always wanted to be liked by everyone, you know, like if a girl showed me attention, if a guy was speaking to me one-on-one and there wasn't, you know, anyone else around, I would feel this need to have to do extra stuff, right? Be all smiley, be all friendly, make them feel good, maybe give a compliment here or there. All of that stuff is great, right? All of that stuff is great. But when it comes from a place of wanting to please rather than doing it from a genuine place where you actually want to give that compliment or you actually want to be friendly and be kind or be polite, I think it's a huge difference. And women can sense that. Women can sense when a guy is being genuine. Women can sense when a guy has no other intention in their heart but to just be. Allow yourself to just be you. Express yourself the way that you want to express yourself and not feel like you have to be a certain way or a certain person. You're just you, unapologetically. You are just you. And I think that is whenever you watch a TV series or whenever you see these characters like Cillian Murphy or, you know, Superman or Batman, it's always like people like to say it's this nonchalant vibe and all of this stuff, but deeper than that, what it is this nature of just being unapologetically themselves. It's this nature of just being true to who you are. It's this thing of not having to be someone that you're not having to please anyone. And so the message here is, if you're a guy in your 20s or your 30s, I really want you to take a look at yourself. Like, are you spending that time whenever you're in a social situation people pleasing others, or are you just being you? Are you focused externally where you're, you know, judging whether someone is giving you that attention, or are you focusing more internally and being in touch with yourself and your emotions? Or are you just allowing other people's attention to dictate how you behave or how you look, or, you know, what you do or what you don't do, or what you say or what you don't say? In the end, people can see through that. Nobody wants to trust a person that people pleases. Women are disgusted by it because they know that if it comes down to it, you're just gonna people please and give another girl attention or give another guy attention that is maybe a loser, that isn't actually deserving of your attention, right? I'll share a story with you. So one day I went to a restaurant and a waitress came over. I was there with my girlfriend at the time. And being brought up in the UK, you know, I always thought that I had to be polite. There is this notion of, you know, be polite, you know, say please, thank you, and smile and all of this stuff, right? And at the time, like, I thought I was being polite. But actually what I was doing was I was trying to be liked. I was trying to be so nice that this person would think, oh, well, that guy over there at that table, he's extremely polite and he's so nice and he's a really great person, and she has that image of me. But it was too much. It was too much. I was giving too much of myself in that moment. I was sharing something that was sacred with myself and my partner and sharing it with another person. In that moment, when I'm at the table with my partner, I shouldn't be trying to please anyone else but my partner. I should be present. I should be focused in on our conversation. Like, yes, this is my order. But aside from that, I shouldn't be really giving much else attention. Whenever you see movies like James Bond, or you see these other movies where you have a character that is so masculine, it comes into this same thing where, you know, truly understand yourself and truly understand, like, truly understand who you are as a person. So that's her again, by the way.
I
So
do
like,
truly understand you, though.
yeah. So she had to come here with her boyfriend to assert dominance. Oh man. Because the thing is, you're not here on this earth to serve. You're here to be yourself. You're here to express you. And if that means that you want to be loving, if that means that you want to share a special moment with someone else, and you want to be, and you want to even give a compliment or something like that, let it come from a place of truly that being you, and let it come from a place of genuine authenticity, and not something where you're actually trying to just get that person to like you. I have a lot of friends that still have this, where they have this insecurity about themselves. They so desperately want to be liked. They so desperately want to fit in. You don't want to be rejected from the tribe. You want to be part of society. You want to be accepted, and you don't want to be cut off or disliked. But actually, I'll tell you this, the more someone dislikes you, love and hate are very similar. So you just saw that woman had no business to come back, but she did. Why? Because in that moment, you know, when she was walking past, she disliked me, right? She disliked me. She thought I was possibly a dick, like, how dare he say that? But you know, nobody's ever done that to her. Nobody's ever told her, hey, be quiet, you know, you're being a bit too loud, you're disturbing me. And in that moment, she was thrown back. She was like, oh, how dare you say this or whatever. As she's come back, to be honest, like, I felt like she expressed more love in that moment than hate. And that just goes to show the message here. The message is that I'm being me. In that moment, I was me. I said, hey, relax, okay? If I had been someone that was a people pleaser, or even me like a few years ago, I would never have said that. I would have been like, hey, like, have a great day, how are you, you know, blah, blah, blah. But actually nowadays, like, I think it's a lot more true to just be authentically you. Like this guy, if he came here and he had a problem, I would have like just standed my ground. I wouldn't have, you know, folded and been like, no, like, you know, I apologize, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, she was being extremely loud or in a public place. Like, just, I told you, lower your voice, that's it. If you wanted to have a problem, like whatever it is, like we can squash it out, right? But I think so many people are so accepting of behavior that doesn't need to be accepted. People need to be checked sometimes. People need to be put in their place, because otherwise, if you want to be respected, you have to respect yourself first. And I won't let people disrespect me, because I respect myself too highly. So guys, have a good day. I appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end. It's been really, really nice to make, and I can't wait for you guys to watch my next videos. We are really, really close now to getting down to about 10% body fat. I think we've lost about 1 to 2% in the last 2 weeks, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna do a really big reveal at the end of these 28 days, because I know that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. Like, I feel like I'm behind at the moment, to be honest, but by the time I get down to the 28 day, like even the 20-day mark, I know that I'm gonna be a lot better off than I am now. I just know that I can do whatever I put my mind to, and I stand by that. So guys, it's been a pleasure. See you in the next video.